Hi, I'm Angi and today we're going to try out another new fun design for our chocolate bonbons, and I'm going to try out two different molds, like two different shapes, and I'm really excited how my technique will turn out. So I don't know if it will end up in a disaster or if it's going to be good, but we'll find it out together. First, quickly about the tools I'm using and the equipment. So here I have those two molds. I have a link down in the description, so I want to use the sphere and the square mold. And then to the colors. So I thought I would go pink and green. So this is a pink from Chef Rubber. This is a green I made from scratch. And then I'm just going a little bit darker. So this is, I believe, the green sphere from Chef Rubber. Another green I made from scratch, and those two I also made from scratch. I have this violet and this purple, and yeah, so those are all my colors I want to use. Now that's what I want to try out today. So I want to use this glove. First I thought I might fill it with water, but water and chocolate, you know, it's not a good idea. So I thought maybe I can use some quinoa. Maybe chia seeds would work as well. I'm not sure about rice because it isn't round, but you maybe can try it out. And so what I want to do now is just fill my glove. Only one finger should be enough. Oh, okay, great. That's such a good start. That is such a good start. Okay, I think that's already enough. Maybe even too much. Okay, I'm making a huge mess here. And so what I want to do is basically dip my finger into the color and then into my mold. And I also just want to use this square mold because I want to figure out how it looks. Like if it's a difference between like this round shape and the square shape. And that's all. So let's give it a go. I have my color here and I want to start with the lightest color, which today is my pink, and then go with the lightest green and then go a little bit darker. I mean, that's pretty easy. So I'm hoping to create a shape with the glove, like I'll show you in a second. Like I was hoping that I get something like this here, so we also get some structure. Now I'm going in with my lightest green. Now I'm turning my molds a little bit so I get into different spots. And I'm going in there with my purple. Okay, so color-wise, I would say I'm doing pretty well. Okay, so now I'm going in with my darkest green. So I skipped my middle green because I don't think that I will need it. And I'll have one more violet to go afterwards, and I think then that's it. Okay, so what I'm going to do now with the rounds one here, let me get a closer look. So I'm really dipping my finger completely into the color to reach all the upper edges. And actually that works pretty fine. Okay, one last step with this violet over here. And I'm just going around just to make sure that I've covered most of the spots. You could also use your last color and give it one last layer with your airbrush. Don't think that it's necessary here. This works really well. And it's pretty fast, easy. I'm guessing most of you have gloves at home. Ta-da! Alright, so those are the squares, looking cute. And here we have the sphere. So I believe you're fine with only 3 colors with the sphere because you're covering most of the mold with only 2-3 colors. So you can see the brighter green, the pink, and the purple, but the violet you hardly see, and the darker green, yeah, you can see the darker green because it's like really down here. So I would say I'm tempering some chocolate, and then yeah, we see how they look. Alright, let's see how that goes. Looking cute. Yeah, especially if you want to have like a couple of different sections with the colors. I think the squares look really cute, but I can barely see any structure. I mean, here you can see like a little bit of structure in the middle, whereas here you can definitely see some structure. That's what I was looking for. But yeah, like I mentioned, I believe the last violet I wouldn't have needed for the sphere because the mold was already covered in, oh, look at that, in the color. Yeah, I think this is a really simple way to color your molds. And it was really fun. Ooh, you know, something like this. That's looking cool. Cool. Give it a go. What I found so interesting with this, let's call it technique, is depending on the shape of my mold, I have a completely different outcome of the design. And so I think for future videos I will also compare some different mold shape because it just looks completely different, right? Yeah, so not only the colors have a huge impact on your design, not only the technique, but really also the shape of your mold. So yeah, that's what I found really interesting. And that's it for today. Thanks for watching. And if you have any questions, leave them down in the comments below or send me a DM on Instagram at Chocolatier. If you need molds, colors, books, I have links down in the description as well for you. So yeah, and that's all. Have a good one. Bye.